Welcome to the BIM Hunter Hive podcast, where you listen to interesting fictional stories from aspiring authors for your listening pleasure and relaxation.
The Rookie Auditor, written by Adebimpe Odefunsho and read by the author. Chapter 5: A New Friendship. Dolo meticulously reviewed the documents gathered from the auditors, dedicating time to investigate each inventory item and confirm serial numbers. He obtained a staff list from the Human Resource Department for the exited employees. He took the initiative to transfer the details from a hard copy sheet to an Excel file for thorough analysis and comparison with the existing soft copy list. Upon completing his analysis, a noteworthy revelation emerged, prompting Dolo to conduct physical verifications of certain IT assets for reassurance. After weeks of rigorous work, he submitted the draft report to Mr. Akpan, who, upon reading, expressed surprise at the findings. 20% of laptops from existing staff were reassigned to customers with new laptop approvals? Mr. Akpan inquired. Yes, sir. Dolo nodded. And have you interviewed these users to confirm if they were given new laptops or not? I physically verified these laptops. I also realized that they were mostly new laptops where their former users spent less than 6 months with the company. I have a list of exited employees and when they were allocated these laptops, Dolo confirmed, showing him the list and allocation. Interesting, Mr. Akman responded. As he continued reading, a revelation about laptops taken for repairs being resupplied caught his attention. Seeking clarification, he asked, how is that possible? Dolo uncovered anomalies in serial numbers, revealing instances where a user now utilized a laptop previously recorded under another user's name in the inventory list. Mr. Akman paused to comprehend the situation. The office tag can be removed and a sticky film containing a fictitious serial number is used to cover up the original serial number, like in some cases that I identified. Dolo elaborated, showcasing an Excel sheet with details. There might be more refurbished laptops than we are aware of, Dolo suggested. Acknowledging Dolo's thorough work, Mr. Akman requested time for a comprehensive review and instructed Dolo to prepare for the exit conference. Dolo replied, neatly organizing his working papers and files in anticipation of the forthcoming exit conference. On the last day of the week, Dolo followed the staff bus home, observing staff members boarding one after the other as they concluded their work for the week. The bus driver asked to confirm if he could take off for the journey, seeking clarity with, are we still expecting anybody? There are no extra seats and we are late beyond the 15 minutes waiting time, so you can move the bus, someone responded. Alright then, here we go, the driver said as he pressed the car accelerator. As the bus swiftly moved on the road, employees engaged in conversation. Leia, seated beside Dolo, revealed, I got a caution letter from my boss 2 days ago. A caution letter? Why? Dolo inquired, surprised. I got 2 queries within a month, tantamount to a caution per the company's policy, Leia explained soberly. Dolo's instinct hinted it was related to his activities around Miss Informa. Confirming, Dolo asked, what was the reason for the second query? Leia narrated how Mr. Ibrahim reported him to his boss after seeing him chatting with Miss Informa. Reception. This instigated Mrs. Lawson requesting a report due the previous week, which he was still working on. I need to level up my game and avoid all distractions going forward, Leia said in sober reflection. Encouraging him, Dolo advised staying focused for the journey ahead. Their conversation shifted to news, colleagues, and weekend plans. Thanks, buddy. Enjoy your weekend, Leia bid farewell at his bus stop. Dolu, relaxed in his seat, overheard two employees discussing the company's investment portfolio. "The investment guys have to beef up their games," one remarked. "I also think the investment software is not helping. It's too complicated. Tim always complains about multiple errors it generates," the other commented. Dolu remembered Tim from the investment department during his antivirus audit, a jovial colleague who always saluted him when they crossed paths. Dolu soon reached his bus stop, unable to hear more of the conversation. The much-anticipated exit conference finally unfolded. Accompanied by Dolu, Akpan ventured into the IT department to kickstart the meeting, only to find none of the stakeholders prepared. They waited patiently until Mr. Smith arrived, holding a copy of the report and a diary, apologizing for the delay as he settled in. "I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I needed to go through the report again," Mr. Smith apologized as he took his seat. Shortly after, the IT admin staff entered, visibly uneasy, and greeted the room with a timid, Good afternoon." Mr. Akpan initiated the meeting, inquiring if the information technology stakeholders had perused the report. Yes, we have," Mr. Smith stammered. A senior staff from facilities rushed in, apologizing for his tardiness and mentioning Mr. Ibrahim's absence due to a meeting with the managing director. Mr. Akpan continued with the meeting, reading out audit findings. He greeted the unprepared IT admin staff, causing beads of sweat to form on his forehead. The IT admin staff stumbled through explanations for faulty power cables and laptops in the IT department. "What do you have to say to this?" Mr. Akpan asked the head information technology. Mr. Smith looked at the admin staff and asked, "Do you have anything to say about this finding?" "I don't think they are true. There's no evidence to support them," the IT admin staff replied frantically. Mr. Akpan handed a pile of documents to Mr. Smith, who after reviewing them said to the IT admin staff, "You know what? You must face the disciplinary panel for this." Meanwhile, the facilities management staff avoided eye contact with the audit staff almost throughout the meeting. His gaze was either to his side or raised to the ceiling. Mr. Akpan rounded up the exit conference, emphasizing the need for thorough oversight in the information technology department, subtly cautioning the head of information technology. Mr. Akpan praised Dolu's brilliant performance in the recently concluded audit, urging him not to ease up on his efforts. Unfazed, Dolu delved into his CISA training with unwavering dedication. However, the office here became thick with hushed conversations about Dolu. It seems like most employees were treading on metaphorical eggshells whenever he was around. A quirky faction took things up a notch, spontaneously saluting him as if he were the office royalty deserving of special attention. Another group extended the curiosity beyond the realm of audits, bombarding him with questions all related to his role. "Hey auditor, what's your take on the decisions made by the National Investment Body regarding the recent industry change?" they would inquire, assuming Dolu possessed omniscient wisdom. Simultaneously, another contingent vented their information technology-related grievances to him, as if Dolu had a secret key to a desperately needed tech revolution in the company. Amidst the chaos, the stout account guy seized the opportunity for some light-hearted taunting, pulling pranks to find imaginary flats for Dolu, while playfully challenging the notion of his superhuman intelligence. Amidst it all, Dolu navigated the peculiar tension with a mix of amusement and wariness, wondering if he inadvertently stumbled into an alternate reality where auditors were the unlikely heroes of office banter. Mr. Akpan assigned Dolu the task of initiating the year-end software audit, emphasizing the importance of thoroughness for the worthwhile exercise. Dolu received specific instructions to not only focus on the application audit, but also delve into potential fictitious transactions. Acknowledging the challenge ahead, Dolu, with limited knowledge about investment and account processes, opted to kickstart the audit in a more receptive investment department. As the audit progressed smoothly, Dolu, armed with screenshots supporting his general application audit findings, decided to face the challenge he had been avoiding which was investigating the intricacies of the investment operation. Approaching Tim, the custodian of the company's investment portfolio, Dolu initiated the conversation. "Hey Tim," Dolu greeted. "Hey buddy, trust the audit is going on well. You should be running up now." "Sure, just have a few things to cover. I was thinking you could take me through the company's investment portfolio using the software," Dolu requested. Tim's face betrayed a momentary dismay, but he quickly masked it with a forced smile. "Yes, certainly. Whenever you're ready," Tim responded. Tim walked Dolu through the software modules, explaining the process with a sprinkling of convoluted investment jargon. Dolu, utterly clueless about the intricacies, diligently took screenshots for future review. As he concluded the exercise, Dolu thanked Tim and gracefully moved on to another department, ready to tackle the next phase of the audit. During the subsequent week, he found himself in the account department to continue the audit. As anticipated, he had informed the department head in advance and received some flexibility within the department. Dolu approached the first person he randomly selected, struggling to grasp the intricacies of the account processes. His difficulties were evident in the questions posed to the auditors, such as, "What does account payable mean?" Dolu's inquiries often met with uncertain responses, leaving him frustrated. One employee even admitted, "I don't know how to explain it," before hastily attending to another matter. Throughout the interviews, there were numerous awkward pauses and intermittent excuses. Dolu reached a point where he couldn't bring himself to look towards Sophia. Observing his struggle, Sophia felt a wave of compassion, prompting her to feel the need to assist him through the challenging process. "Hi Dolu," Sophia called out to Dolu, who was dragging his tired steps along the office corridor. It was some minutes past closing time and the office was almost empty. Dolu turned and saw Sophia, who approached him with a friendly smile. "Hey Sophia," Dolu greeted as she got in front of him. "I couldn't help but notice your challenges with some of the account department staff earlier today, especially with Raymond," she remarked, expressing genuine concern. Raymond was a stout guy in the account department that kept taunting Dolu at every given opportunity. Dolu looked slightly taken aback but appreciated Sophia's sincerity. "Yeah, it's been quite a task. Understanding these account processes is proving more challenging than I expected," he admitted. Sophia nodded in understanding. "No worries, Dolu. I've been through it too. If you ever have questions or need clarification, feel free to approach me. I'm here to help," she assured him, emphasizing her willingness to assist. Dolu's expression lightened as he realized he had a supportive ally. "Thanks, Sophia. I might take you up on that offer. Most of the accounting concepts are like a maze to me," he confessed, appreciating the lifeline. Sophia chuckled. "I get it. It can be a bit overwhelming at first, but trust me, it gets easier. Just give yourself some time and don't hesitate to reach out. We're a team after all," she encouraged, fostering a sense of camaraderie. Dolu thanked as he watched her take her leave. He couldn't believe what just happened. Sophia offered to help me? Wow, he muttered to himself in surprise. Dolu smoothly advanced through his audits in the account department, posing more knowledgeable and precise questions. Whenever he seemed to veer off course or face resistance from a team member, Sophia actively intervened, swiftly covering for his lapses and bridging every gap. She functioned as an angel in disguise, earning Dolu's sincere appreciation for her unwavering support throughout the audit engagement. As Dolu approached the conclusion of his audit, he turned to Sophia. "Can I ask for one more favor from you?" he inquired. Sophia, willingly to assist, confirmed. "What would that be, Dolu?" "I would like us to review the end-to-end integration of the investment process with the account process together. Hope you don't mind," Dolu requested. "Yeah, sure, why not? If that will help us untangle the account process's gridlock," Sophia chuckled. "Thank you, Sophia." They strode along, engaging in conversation. Sophia shared her frustration about Raymond's work and how it's impacted her deliverables. Do you know he also refuses to go on his leave? She complained bitterly about Raymond. The end of chapter 5.
Come to the end of this episode. Thanks for listening to the BIM Hunter Hive podcast. See you in the next episode.
Copy of this book by contacting the author via our social media handle BIMHunter_Hive for Instagram, and for Facebook simply search BIMHunter Hive and you'll be able to get in touch with the author. We look forward to hearing from you.